Welcome back, friends, to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, I did the Dark Delvings instances, and now it is time to do a few other things. It's time to move into the final region of Moria before leaving on the eastern side into the woods of Lothlorien. It's pretty exciting. We're getting pretty close to the end of the season here. It's actually quite impressive that I've managed to make it. Man. Anyways, let's go ahead and start. So we have a couple of quests. We had a vector quest from the Flaming Deeps to go to Nud-melek, and also we're picking up with Book 5, Chapter 1, which is going to be over there. If you remember, I did go to that area previously for an epic quest, just so I could have continued it. So technically, I could just ride a goat there, swift travel, but since I'm entering a new region that I really haven't done too much in, I do want to go there manually. It's fun. I feel like we only have a few more opportunities to enjoy the scenery here in Moria, so might as well take advantage of it. And then of course, I'm sure I missed a ton of quests along the way, so once I finish in Nud-melek and a couple of other instances, I am going to be checking my completionist spreadsheet and seeing what I missed. And then I'll go from there. And then of course I have to do all the deeds here. That's gonna take forever. At least the editing part of making that episode come together, it's gonna be horrible. Again, these quest rings here are repeatable quests I've already done, so don't freak out about those. Nobody panic. Got this under control. Where am I? I need to go south a little more before turning east, maybe? No, that's a camp. I'll just turn here. I'll just go through there. Looks good enough for me. There we go. I love this place. It's just so epic. It's a really good conclusion to Moria. Just this epic wide open hallway leading towards the eastern exit of Moria.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Hail, friend. What fortuitous timing. I see that you also seek to make your way through Nud-melek to the fair sunlight beyond. I do love company on my travels.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Hello there, fellow traveler. Are you making your way to the eastern gate as well? I long to walk in the sun again, for the dark of Moria has grown polluted with evil over the years of our absence. I came here to make a pilgrimage through the halls of my father, and I'm about to embark upon one last leg of my journey. Join me, friend, but first you must meditate upon the majesty of the stone trees, for the second hall is a legendary landmark. So, let's see, I gotta look north. Let me take a look. Do I need to go? Yeah, I need to go to specific locations to do this. Good vantage point. So yeah, alright. Through the stone branches, you see a great tall dwarves carved into the wall. So yeah, talking about that right there, which is pretty sweet. Pretty cool. Let's take a look at the south. I see a great red circle for all the adventurers who are going to die here. A hint of unpleasant odor distracts you from the southern view. Yeah, probably the odor from all the bodies at the red circle. And then I need to look east from a lower level. So I guess down there, maybe. Got some deep claws. Why isn't my goat jumping? Oh no! Oh my god. It got kind of glitchy, guys. It got kind of glitchy. My goat wasn't jumping, and then when it finally did, I overshot it. And I was making so much fun of all the losers that were going to die and have to use that red circle. And look what happened. That's what I get. That's what I get. I was just trying to get up here so I could get a good view. There you go. That's all I'm trying to do. Just want to show you guys this. Because it's super epic. Oh my god, I thought I was going to fall again. Okay, we're done playing around. We're done playing around. I don't want to fall anymore. Let's keep going down a little bit. That way I can... There you go. Let's look. The view is magnificent. But like the rest of Moria, the second hall swarms with enemies. Those are pretty cool, not gonna lie.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
I'm glad you had a chance to meditate upon the beauty of this view before leaving Moria. But you surely noticed some things amiss, Kippen, as did I.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
Did you encounter any danger upon the stair? I asked because I was nearly killed by a spear flung at me from above. I suspect goblins are the culprit. But they were too cowardly to show themselves. If you climb up again, I have no doubt that you will find scheming, mischievous goblins waiting with pointy sticks at the ready. I, for one, will not miss them if you wish to cleave a few of their skulls. Alright. So it says kill enemies. I don't know if he wants me to kill goblins specifically. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I was looking at the loot I got from the Dark Delvings, and I did have this bracelet, this Aglar door, and it's pretty good. There's a bit of a trade-off here. I get about 28 more agility on it, but I sacrifice about 20 vitality if I replace it, and a little bit of in-combat power regen, but I think it's worth it. Warden specifically, you want to try to stack your agility, so I'm going to go ahead and swap one of these out. So there we go. So that boosts my agility a little bit more. See, I kind of have this a little bit backwards. Ideally, I want to stack agility and vitality and have might be my third thing that I stack. So my stats are a little bit wacky right now for a warden, but I'm going to reorganize some of that and work on my build a little bit once we're done with this season. That way I can head into Lothlorien a little bit fresh. So yeah, that Deep Claw did not count as an enemy. So I'll go down and look for some goblins specifically. Or orcs, whatever. These might count. Those didn't count. None of those counted. Now he's just absorbing everything. I'm not dealing with that. And I got some bleeds on him, so he's just absorbing all those bleeds. Anyways, let me see. I just don't understand what he wants me to do. On the highest levels. Oh, so he wanted me to go up, not down. He did tell me that, I just wasn't paying attention. My bad. I was a little too eager to start the adventure down there. So let's go up this side. Is this guy gonna count? He might. No, he didn't count. Alright, fine. I'll go to where you want me to go. I'll stop trying to get credit somewhere else. I think this will count. No, it did not count. That's crazy. They really don't want to give me credit for this quest. Alright, surely this guy will count. He's a goblin. He's on the highest stairs here. Nope. My goodness. I guess I need to go south a little bit, maybe up there. Ooh, quest actions available. Spear-wielding goblins threaten all who hope to descend the stair of Kadar-Zaram. You should collect spears from the goblins that perch atop the stair, aiming their malice at passerbys hoping to leave Moria. As you entered Kadar-Zaram, you felt a great tremor underfoot. Maybe that's the source right there, you know, where the ceiling's about to freaking collapse? The whole mountain is about to give way. A little terrifying. There we go. That finally counted. God, this goblin's freaking out, man. Relax, goblin. Relax. It will all be over soon. Are these all gonna be ranged? Yeah, they're all ranged. That sucks. Ah, look at that. They are like perched up here to snipe people. It's kind of cool, actually. That's pretty intense doing combat on a ledge like this. You gotta be brave, man. You have got to be brave. Get back here, you fool. There we go. Grab a few more of these. Maybe this one is melee. Alright, let me see about the source here. I don't know. I see a quest ring. Oh, that's the guy I spoke with, so not gonna worry about that right now. I guess it has to be the ranged ones for me to be able to pick up the spears. That would only make sense. See if I can kind of lure them together here. Nice. Thankfully they ran on the same side, and they're not very bright. Alright. You have taken the weapons of the spear-throwing goblins of Kadar-Zaram, making the stairs safer for those who wish to leave Moria through the eastern door. So I think I have to head south for the rumbling here. Oh, it's a freaking troll, man. Is that what that is? Is that what it wants me to investigate? It might be. Let me kill this troll and see what happens. It's a mean-looking troll. Oh, I'm silenced. I was wondering why my skill wasn't working here. There you go. Defeated the troll of Kadar-Zaram. You have defeated the menace upon the stair. Okay, and looks like this is going to start a quest for me. This coffer, once guarded by a great troll of Kadar-Zaram, now stands alone. You should examine it to see what lies within, and bring the contents to Svanr. Unguarded treasure. Excellent. Alright, so let me head back and turn these quests in. You know, I could jump to my death and respawn right at the rest circle. But I'm not gonna do that. It's not that far of a ride anyways. Or maybe it is. Should've just jumped. That's cheap though. There's that goblin freaking out again. Dude, what's wrong? What's wrong with you, man? It's an angry little goblin. All right.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Well done. Now I need not fear that my toes get impaled by hurling spears when I begin my ascent.
These halls will be great once more.
That is quite the haul, Kippen. I am impressed with the goblin's horde, but they cannot hide valuables from experienced treasure seekers such as yourself, eh? I don't know. I'll take that. Well, I guess I get everything. Some crappy rewards. It's just junk. Look at all that junk.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
I'm here to look out at the great stone trees and see this legendary hall with my own eyes ere I pass into the light. If you are going down with me, let us pay tribute to the dwarf statues from Durin's day that line the hall. Legend has it that there are braziers at the feet of the dwarves that once cast an orange glow along the full length of the second hall, but these have long been unlit.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
I have traveled here to look upon the magnificent stone trees, but I find my meditation disturbed by hints of a strange odor. It is fleeting, but its source must be powerful in such a drafty, wide, high-ceilinged hall. Will you find the source of the odor? I would hate to see even this stone forest tainted by the evils that have crept into Moria. Alright, so I guess he wants me to light the braziers. Let me see. Let me get on my goat here. Wonder what's down there. I don't really remember from last time I went through Moria. Alright, so it looks like there's going to be some quests here. At least this dwarf is helping out, that's nice. I hope these quests aren't only available when he's active. Many enemies prowl the second hall of Nud-melek. You should defeat the forces of evil that roam this hall. So I just gotta defeat some enemies and monsters. Fine. I'll do it. Let's just summon up a few of these. And I think I see the source of the odor. A nasty looking mushroom down there. That's pretty gross. Alright, so I got that. And then I need to find the second source of the odor next. Interesting. I guess I can't go in here. That's okay, though. Dang it. I really screwed up my gambits there. I'll just let the dwarf finish him. Isle of Ilex Wood. Alright. You have defeated a number of enemies in the second hall of Nud-melek. Let's see where I'm headed next. Looks like right up there. Another stinky mushroom. Now I need to find the third source. It's a very wide open space here. It's really cool. Alright, I got some glowworms here with rings. You notice a great number of strangely glowing worms slithering about the feet of the stone trees at Nud-melek. You should see if the worms' anchor contain any luminescent properties that will be useful to the dwarves of the expedition. Alright, so that's done. You have discovered 3 clusters of fungus in the second hall of Nud-melek. Alas for the spread of a scourge in Moria, not even the fair stone trees are safe now. You wonder what has awoken the spores and stirred them to creep upward even to these dry halls. Let me see this pocket item. It's been a while since I updated my pocket item. If you look at it, it's still level 50. So that's kind of ridiculous. It's about time for me to update it, but this one sucks, so not really going to be helping me too much. Let me see about killing some glowworms. Really too far away. My javelin range is always less than I think it's gonna be. Alright, so what's down here? This might be my epic quest. Unless he's right above me. Which would be very inconvenient. He's not. He's chilling out right here. Let's try to figure out. I guess this goes towards the foundations of stone. I guess there's a good chunk of stuff down here as well. But let me talk with him.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
It's good to see you. I'm glad that Bori was kind enough to send me a bit of help here. Down below, Mazog's men have been hard at work. Can you defeat Mazog's closest servants, Skippin? They are called the Pulpom, and they seem to serve as his most loyal and formidable bodyguards and can be found in the area below. So I don't know what I want to do. Yes, I do. I'm going to head back up and finish some of the quests with this dwarf here, and then I'll come back and start working down here, because I'm sure there's going to be lots for me to do down there. And I'm sure these are probably the last few quests for the dwarf up in the main area when I first came in. That way I can just finish his quest chains and move on. There's a good chunk of glowworms here. Look at that. Nice. That's what I need. That way I can AoE everything in one go. He kept one down there by himself. That's alright. Come on, man. Supposed to have killed that thing already. You have collected the valuable glowing ichor of several glowworms, enough to coat a number of lamps. Perfect. So now let me light some of these braziers. Might as well collect a little bit of Ilex. Right, that is one. Guess one to each dwarf lord here. Alright. Thankfully I can just speak with him here and I don't have to climb up those stairs. Wonderful. Now let us find the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, Kippen. I'm glad to have you with me on this pilgrimage, for none of the historic landmarks of Moria should be viewed alone. So, very important landmark in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Let's go ahead and visit that. That's gonna push me all the way towards the east. Let me get here in the main hallway. Yeah, good enough. Very epic. Oh, I don't know what I did. My mouse bugged out or something. This area you can kind of turn off your UI and appreciate because there's really not many branching paths or anything. As you can see, it's just one wide open hall. Now I do have to go around because as you can see, there's a giant freaking chasm of doom right here. So I gotta go around the other side. You may remember this. This is where I crossed that bridge for that one quest, epic quest, several episodes back. But you can kind of start to see the eastern exit out of Moria. So we're getting there, guys. We're almost done. Look how glorious it looks, too. I really like the progression in Moria. You really feel accomplished as you make your way east. You really feel like you did something. You have discovered the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, West Arch. So, let me talk with my friend here.
Greetings.
Ah, we have made it at last. That was quite a trek, and I'm glad we made it together, but something is amiss. So he is up here. And obviously, if you've read The Lord of the Rings, or if you've watched the Lord of the Rings movies, you may know why this bridge is broken.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
What is this madness? The bridge is shattered, Kippen. This is a tragedy I could not have foreseen.
If we are to fight Mithril and Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
I wish to know more about what happened here, Kippen. Why is the bridge broken? And do you not sense an air of restlessness about the orcs nearby? If you could interrogate one of their leaders, you might be able to find out something about what happened. Okay. A letter. So I need to find a letter. Maybe that guy right there? Nope. Let me see if it's like a specific orc. Maybe they want one from down here. Pushing a little past 30 minutes this episode, but I don't want to stop playing. Just want to keep going. There you go. Collected some papers. Let me see if I can actually interact with them. We make for the Dimrill Dale. Do not tarry along in the cracks of Nud-melek, where the Gosh broke the stone. The bridge was smote by fire and terror. Head east with all speed, or you will face my wrath. We will hunt the creeping worms who disturbed our hall. So I'm not going to tell you what happened to the bridge just yet, because 99% of you already know, and the rest of you will hopefully find out once I speak with the dwarf here.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Svanner reads the charred papers you hand him. Interesting, I see the word Gosh, that is fire, and fear, terror written in common speech. This particular cluster of orcs seems to be on the move, fast, towards Dimrill Dale, for they are not from here, nor do they wish to stay here. I believe they are seeking a brief respite before moving out. Something has certainly made them uneasy, but I wonder what could have made them overcome this fear of fire and sun to pursue this path. Why did they head towards the Dale? So this necklace, not bad, not terrible, but mine is still better.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
These orcs are only here temporarily, it would seem, but as they gather their strength to push a small army towards the Dimrill Dale. As to why they would face fire, fear, and sun to move eastward, I know not, but I do not like them. Let us trim their ranks, eh, Kippen? Alright, so I think it's a good stopping point for the episode. We'll just stop right here at the bridge of Khazad-dûm on the western edge of it, I suppose. So behind me is something you get to look forward to. The end of the Moria season. We're approaching it. I still think, I don't know. It's going to take a few more episodes, definitely, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're excited about the final stretch of the journey here, and I'll see you on the next episode.